In a world searching for gaming knowledge comes the man, the myth, a legend in his own mind, Critical. Welcome back, guys and gals. Critical here. Today I'm bringing another episode of Subsistence. Alright, so I passed the night. I have spotted a moose. And I've spotted more. I'll show you the more later, but I'm not letting that moose get away. So there are hunters that have spawned. I don't know if they're rogue hunters or regular hunters. But they're behind me right now, not in front of me. I looked around, I didn't see any glows or lights coming from in front, but I definitely had glows and lights coming from behind. Make sure my premium arrows are on. So I don't want to turn away. I didn't want to log out of the game and log back in, which is something I normally do between episodes. I just finished passing and I looked over and I saw the antlers and I'm like, oh no, 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 no. I am not passing up on moose meat. I want me some moose meat. Then we're going to go say hi to hunters. Welcome them to the new world. Well, old world for me, new world for them. I don't know what level you are, but I'm going to be smart. Oh, you're just level 1. Bye-bye. Give me your bits. Bits. Now, one thing I also want to check today, and I'm pretty sure it still works this way. You used to be able to place certain items that are items that are upgradable, meaning you need power and mass to upgrade them. But if you weren't upgrading them and all you were doing was utilizing the pre-built part, as long as it's not feeding energy back or forth or anything like that, like this chicken coop, I should be able to use this chicken coop. It shouldn't matter. I'm gonna go ahead and top this off while I'm standing here. Oh, that's more than enough. And that's good enough too. So if I put a chicken in there, they should level and feed and no problem. The only reason that needs a connection to a BCU is for upgrading. So I can even, without putting a BCU down, I can still get my chicken livestock started. And I definitely want to do that. And then just dump the rest of the stuff here. So I'm looking for a chicken. I will happily take any moose that I see along the way. Sorry for the fang drops. I didn't feel like turning off the settings. So there is a hunter camp that spawned in over there, up in the hill a little bit. And then I think you guys might have seen the fire of the one over there. We're gonna go investigate that one, come around and investigate this one, and probably just make a loop around the entire map today. You know, one thing I didn't do? I didn't look below me. I should do that the next time and just make sure there's not a fire down below. God, that'd be cool. I still want to see a hunter base spawn. I've seen them spawn in the rivers. I just never seen one spawn in the water. Even if there's no hunters or just a fire sitting burning down below, that would still be kind of cool to point out to cold games. It's like, your hunters tried to build under the water. I think they drowned. They spawned in dead. They couldn't swim to the surface fast enough and they both drowned. Alright. I'm going to pick up what I see. Anything useful? Dodge the larger animals that I don't need right now. If I need them, I'll hunt them. But I don't really need to waste supplies on the... Oh, seriously? I'm not hunting you. I'm hunting... possibly regular hunters? Oh, chicken. I see chicken. Come here, chicken. There you go. I was like, don't run toward that wolf. We're getting close to roughly the area that I thought. this campsite would probably be at, so at any point right now I could run into them. Or they could have just been regular rogue hunters, but they don't... Oh, darn it! They don't typically... They move in the middle of the night, I think, and not... Jump! I missed the bite. That's all I wanted. As long as I can get bitten, I was going to be happy. Alright, so I've got my chicken. I mean, they could have been way up here on the rocks, too. That hunter or that wolf stopped chasing me already. I appreciate that. Thank you. I'm rather surprised, but I appreciate it. Yeah, looking from up here, looking back at my base, I kicked too many fame drops. Sorry about that. Hold on. I thought I had this figured out, but let's see. Dynamic, not dramatic. Dynamic shadows. And draw distance to high. It looks uglier, but... And I still get a fame drop over there. Oh, no, okay. We're good. No fame drop. Okay, rogue hunters. They come in fully armed and ready to go. Let's, rogue hunters, I don't want to waste my good arrows on. I will use a bandage, though. Come here. Come here. Oh, I kind of stumbled onto your base. I know you were up here someplace, but... He's going to walk behind the tree. I'll let him walk behind. Oh, there's one over here. One with a helmet. One with nothing. Hide behind the tree. You already got a... Looks like he's got a beard already, it looks like. I'll take that hit. At least I'm not bleeding this time. Come on. Come on. Stick that ugly mug out. Ding! One more dingage and you're deadage. You don't have a helmet, so you're automatically dead. Come on. Stick it out. Stick that ugly mug out. I missed. Alright. Took a lot more hits than I needed to there. I'm going to hold off on using the first aid kit. I don't need it right now. And where's your bag? Probably up the hill. Oh, got one of your arrows. Oh, even an extra arrow over here. That makes me happy. And yeah, okay. Medical tonic is nice. Definitely happy to have a medical tonic. But I wanted you guys to be regular hunters. I guess I'll take it for mass. Alright, let's run this chicken back before it dies. Maybe I'll get lucky and find another moose over here on the way. Those regular hunters better not... See, they don't have another BCU to spawn it. Now, they could spawn away from my base because the game's telling them to spawn in, but they might be confused as to placement if my BCU is sitting in the water. That still could be an issue. But that'll take a few days to work out. Basically a week of videos. So it's probably at least 3 videos worth of time before we see what the regular hunters are doing on the map. I can... Ooh, double ore spawn. I can't really pass up that. We could go around the map looking for regular hunters, because they should have already spawned in. But their fire might have been positioned in a point where it wasn't throwing enough light for me to see it, even at night. And it's been rainy recently. Normally, great thing, because I get power from that, but... Here's a question. I wonder if the wind turbines at my old base are spinning right now. My thought is they are. They're not putting power anywhere, but I think the turbines themselves would spin even though the power is not being fed into anything. Just like a solar panel will still bring power in, even though the power is not doing anything. Basically being wasted. I did think about building over here, but I really wanted Atlantis. I wanted the top part of it to be just over the cave. And I do like the name Atlantis better than Waterworld, to be completely honest. I really do. But I wanted Atlantis to be over the cave site and not just a base near the cave. I've done those a lot. Don't need the deer for anything, so I'm gonna let it go. The bear will die if it becomes an issue, and I'm pretty sure it's going to become an issue. No matter what happens, that bear is going to want to join in all the reindeer fun, aren't you? Yep. Alright. As long as I stay above water, I can use my bow. You free bits and parts. So if you think you can't fight the animals in the water, you can, as long as you stay on the surface and give yourself room to move. You've got to have enough distance. Oh no, my chicken died. Darn it. I took too long. Alright, well, there's more chickens in the world. I'll go get another chicken. Darn it. And we have another hunter base to go mess with, inspect, talk to, whatever you want to call it. Alright, drop all the parts off. Let's go ahead and eat a nice chicken dinner. Up to 94 and 96. That makes me very, very happy. Does this, I wonder, I'd have to ignite it. Try. Here's some coal. I wish the coal would last longer than regular firewood. Maybe he fixed. Sometimes I'll leave it. Sometimes if you put a burnt piece of meat on the fire and take it off, it'll come back as raw. But he might have found that flaw and fixed it. I'll let it sit there and burn and I'll come back. For me, it seems to happen more often if the piece of meat has been on the fire for a longer period of time and then you take it off and then you try to immediately put it back on it. That's when it usually goes to raw. That's when I've seen it. I'm not going to claim that that's always the way that it is. Ooh, I see a chicken too. Now I want that chicken. Should I deal with the chicken first or the hunter? You know what? I don't want to chase the chicken this time. I'm just going to hit it. Ended up killing it. Oh well. Rogue hunter. I know you've seen me. Come on. Stop. Stop. I know you want to. Missed your head. That got you, though. There's a wolf behind me. I'm going to stop short. Not back up as far as I wanted to. Only 2 this time? Buddy might be fishing. More than likely, they've got an extra buddy here. Either too far out or fishing. Sounds like something's cooking, but it's not. Well, now something's cooking. I will use their fire and gather all the supplies around them. So I still don't have a regular hunter base. Well, that's usually 3 to 5 days. I thought because it was a mature world that maybe these base hunters were possible rogue hunters, but not this time. Okay. All right. Two. My guess is that if he went fishing, I'm gonna think that he went that way over there, because the water over here is pretty close. I think his AI would have been triggered by the fight. I'm gonna run along this shore and see if I can find that hunter. Now, he might have been taken out by any of these animals along the shore as well. I mean, we might... Oh. Hello. Double ore node? I definitely will. Thank you. I might be getting my rocks off on camera, but at least I'm not getting wood. Yes, I've been holding that one. I had that one in my back pocket for a while. I had to say it. Wolf. No. It could have been a rogue camp of only 2 rogue hunters. I find that odd, though. Most of my rogue hunters were camps of 3 at a minimum, and 5 was normal. But I did reset the hunters a couple times, and maybe... Oh, that chicken. I saw that chicken, and I wanted that chicken, and that chicken's on the other side of the fence. So maybe that's why it was a rogue hunter camp, only 2 hunters in it? Or he could have gone fishing in a different direction. I mean, like I said, he could have still been killed by something else. A bear could have gotten him while he was away from the camp. Now, I didn't hear any fighting. Typically, you can hear their gunshots and stuff. They like to throw grenades at bears a lot. So you typically hear them doing their thing, but it is possible that I didn't. At least I'm getting some good amount of supplies. I'm not hungry enough to eat that chicken yet. I mean, it was a I won't say a free chicken. I had to kill the chicken, but I didn't have to raise it for that chicken. I don't want to waste it. The rabbit's walking right toward me. You're gonna run, aren't you? You're gonna hit that rock, and I could have caught you by hand, possibly, if I anticipated which direction he was gonna go. All right, so we don't have any hunter over here. That is just odd. I'm gonna grab this other bag. I'm gonna run around the lake. Oh, chicken! That's what I'm looking for. Let me grab this bag real quick. And make the run now. This wolf's was gonna follow and run, but at least the chicken didn't have an angle that would have put me in danger of getting bit. I was able to control that angle a little bit. All right. I want. Did I go swimming with that other chicken I had? No. I want to check something. Will a chicken drown? I don't have my air tank, but I'm thinking I'm gonna go down. I'm wondering if this chicken's gonna drown in my bag. I don't think it matters. I think it's just a time thing. But I'm gonna wait. Okay. Raise up. I'm gonna take a couple hits of health damage, which is fine. Chicken's alive. Okay. So chickens don't drown if they're in your bags. Now, they will run out of time You know, they'll only stay around for a certain amount of time, and so that's still true. But a chicken will not drown if it's in your pocket. Man, why does that sound wrong when you say it that way? All right, so you burnt. No, looks like you fixed it. Okay. I mean, I didn't expect it to work. And 4.5 mass for a burnt piece of meat. Not bad. Nothing in there. A lot will drop in here, and I'm going to fill it up pretty quick, I think. Yep. Go ahead and eat that. Get topped off, and let's get that chicken in the coop. I don't think I'll go. I was thinking about going to, where's the sign? I was thinking about going to my old base and putting in a couple of chickens. But maybe that'll be the next episode. I can go see if the hunters are spawning in that area. I mean, with no BCU over there, they shouldn't care about that at all. Yep, the chicken acts normal. It doesn't matter. This doesn't have to be connected to a BCU. I thought as much, but I wasn't sure if Cole Games had identified that at issue, and if he saw it as a bug, fixed it or not. I like the planning idea where I can put a BCU down to place chicken coops, and if I don't want to have 15 BCUs, I can remove one of them. That is nice when you can do it. Especially like this where I really don't want to have extra BCUs going to the shore if I can help it. I think there's an animal just on the other side of this hill, so I want to be careful. I think it's a wolf. I mean, it's not like I couldn't take care of it. I just don't want to waste. Okay, look at that. Level 2 both. Over here. Ooh, maybe a late night cougar. There might be a camp over here too. So we'll go explore for a camp over here. And I will see if I can get a cougar as well. So a couple rogue hunters, a moose. And let's see if I can get my grubby little paws on a cougar pelt. Well, not a pelt. There's no pelts in the games yet. I wish there was. Decorate my house with moose heads and cougar pelts. My first thought was rogue hunter, regular hunter up here possibly. Now I'll look for cougars in the wild. Common spawn point over here, and they hang out. I think Cole Games needs to make the cougars roam the mountain. Kind of like moose and deer do, where they spawn in and they kind of roam all around. I think the cougars should spawn in and then roam the snow-capped hill and then down below from it. But hello. I think you're a level, what, 2? Okay. Let's go with premium arrow. All right, now I want you to stop moving for me. Right there. Good. Come here, kitty. Let's switch to regular arrows. I don't need... Oh, this is gonna hurt. I knew I was taking a hit because at one missed, it went between its legs. Sometimes that happens. I thought I was gonna have enough damage to not have to attack the cougar twice. I just didn't think I was going to miss said cougar. I'm gonna go for the water over here. It's closer. So I got a moose, I got some cougar, and a couple rogue hunters under my belt today. All in all, decent day. And tomorrow, maybe we'll get a retaliatory attack from hunters. Wash my hands real quick. And I can see if how the rogue hunters, how much damage I can get from the explosives in the water. Now, I understand that this game doesn't have real world physics. And having watched a lot of Mythbusters in the day, that explosives underwater actually do more damage to the human body than explosives in the air. So, with those facts, I was going to say logic, but it's not logic, it's facts. With those facts, those claymores should decimate anything that's in the water close to them when they explode. I know that's not going to happen, but I still want to see hunters swimming toward my base and having claymores blowing up in their faces. That'd be awesome. Now, okay, I'm going to make sure he's healing. I saw his health bar, and I know he's going to be a low level. You know, he was hurt, but I was wondering if maybe if there was no BCU connected, that maybe he wouldn't heal up and level up. But no, he is. Okay. Let's check what's going on in here. All right, my meat situation is definitely improving now. So much to the point that I actually need to start organizing this a little. And if God, this is what I hate about the shadow situation right now, is it looks horrible when you got that setting sun and there's no shadows to go with it. All right, use up most of my power, get everything cooking. Fortunately, I still, with the solar panels going, I'm still bringing more than enough in. I don't have to worry about. How do I have 104 mass? Oh, yeah, the damn chicken the damn burnt meat I dropped in there. Doy. All right, guys and gals, that's my time for today. I've been Critical. This has been Subsistence. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this content. If you have, drop a like, consider subscribing, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take it easy. Bye.